first down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. And the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's second and 18 at the 30-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
66. Bullet ride.
Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Attack. Hey, 57. 50, yellow. Showing it. Check 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 42. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the grab. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Behind time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
On third down, Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick by Butker is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now a deep ball. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the San Francisco 49ers. Stephen Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down. Right at the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 36! Cover. What? Twist! 11, 52!
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. There's Garoppolo to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. The 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown. 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders. 83 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Catch is made by Harry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Brady. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Hey, under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha! Hey, second!
Here's Brady to throw. He's got White here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give coming right is Breida. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 60 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play. First down, here's White. White's got a first down and more. And all the way down to the 5. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. Brady gives to Michel. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here. Partner,
I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
72.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
6-6. Pull it high.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Hey,
line.
wahoo! Hey, hey!
Throwing on first down is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Hey, Haywood! Pilot, 64,
Another try after the first down sack. Brady, he's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game.
Check the backer. Alert! Hey, seam 6.
Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up second and 3.
Check. 50. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Here we go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
To throw is Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now it's Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Garoppolo flushed out right. On the run, he'll Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm here all day.
Throwing now is Brady. And Watson has it right side. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Got a man open. That's Harry. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Brady now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Sugar. Regular. Trash. Back. Hey, exit. Regular.
From the gun, it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Let's go. Do it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
That throw by Brady incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creeping. Safety 61, matchbox lights. Hey, go 66. Hey, Charlie. Alert. Let's go up. No, 66.
Throwing again. Brady. And all the way inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go, baby.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriots first down.
Let me go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Check the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Orbit. Screen. Pass. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Now Brady again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra to 14. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Delta. Hey, ball 66.
Brady now on first down. Dorsett's got it. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
72.
Complete
Hey,
to
Alpha.
Philip Dorsett. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
51. Oh, yeah, pump.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Alert. Bravo. Mike 51. I got it.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
You wanna come, let's go. We ain't going no 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, what a point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. They call it the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, 50, touch the outlaws. 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Patrick Chung.
Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54. And let's pin the mirror.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, check it. Hey, wahoo.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack.
Motion. Check it. Reload. Check it. Hey, Haywood.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch right. Hey, check it.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, sugar.
To throw again, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This time Mahomes will throw. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
15. He's checking crowd. 15. Wow, move. Line 36. Line 36.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
36. Line 36. Here we go. Move, fellas, let's go. Get long day for you. Line 36.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
And that's the score. Chiefs 8, Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 36-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Mike, 36. Mike, 6. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Watch 36. 36.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Mike, come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to go out of bounds on the...
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. True. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got... Catch with the left, touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Seattle Seahawks. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This will be taken very short, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wide, 80. Alpha. Max 49.
Brady now on 1st down. Complete to Watson, the tight end. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hey, exit.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Brady's throw there complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Mike, 49. Let's go.
Brady to throw again. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Woo! All day. Don't throw this way.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. 14. Here's Wilson. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. It's caught at the 10. It's a gain of 34. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Patriots, first down.
Play.
First down and goal to go.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Hey, go 66.
Check.
Go.
Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
3D, hit.
Shotgun now for Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Check it. X3. 218, chopper.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Kill.
72. Hey, Charlie.
Get him. You got him. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, 66.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
52's the Mike. Rip that right there. Well. Check that.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Seattle.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Bang out. Bam.
Give these traps. Let's go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
0.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Got it. Listen. One flip.
Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson, going to throw again. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Check no 14. Check no 14. Well left. Motion.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded at the 6.
Julian Edelman on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. On first down, Brady, the former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A gain of 6 there on first.
On the Seahawks 27-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch 22 jet bomber. Hey, Echo.
Now Brady, maybe a free play here. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Here's Brady in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. The final shot before half for Brady. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take? to get back on track.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Throwing again on second down. Wilson flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Wilson will throw again. Gets it to Gordon. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw again is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Bang, 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 bang. 5:36.
I'll go special. I'll go special. Good, good. 4 down, 4 down. 14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Brady to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Let's go.
Hey, ball 66.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
80 weapons.
Watch the whip.
Goal 50. 5.
Launch 49.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Alpha. Hey, exit.
Throwing now is Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tighten up.
Hey, Alabama. Let's go. No, 66. Hey, 66. Hey, high 7.
Shadow.
To throw, it's Brady. He wants it all for the end zone. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 55 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Brady going to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. I think this is a free play for Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
14, 14, buddy. Hey guys, listen. 14, 14. 18.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
What's left?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. It's caught, Lockett. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Switch out. 36 power. Friday. Alert.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense, and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
Green 80.
36.
Got it.
Slam.
Got it.
Henry.
Still got it. 4 down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Check.
Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Check 25.
Run left. Green 80.
Here's Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Caught by Sanu. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
72.
Watch twins.
Check 52. Hey, check it.
To throw is Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Brady. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike's 49.
Alert! Hey, Alpha.
Nice, sweetheart.
Alert!
Now Brady. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. Brady to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play out. Fail.
Check. Hey, good job right there. Check 3. Why? Get one.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're